Cheers and enjoy the show. Welcome to The Bar's Open with Beth and Greg. Cheers and enjoy the show. Welcome to The Bar's Open with Beth and Greg. Cheers and enjoy the show. Welcome to The Bar's Open with Beth and Greg.
Let's go.
Episode LETSGO. Let's go. Let's go.
499.9 is the episode that we're doing tonight.
Jeez.
Because 499.9 just seems reasonable.
Okay.
We've done way more than 500 because we did the Spectrum episodes, which we'll talk about here in a couple minutes. And, you know, that was like a dozen.
Yes.
Maybe 8, 10, 12, something like that. And those were point 1, point 2, point 3. So we're well over 500 at this point. But you know what? Friday, we've got episode The Bar is Open with Beth and Greg coming up on Friday. So we're like, let's just have some beers.
Number 500, 100, 100.
100. Have some beers.
Yeah.
Hang out.
Yep.
Use the old laptop because the new laptop died again.
Shit the bed again.
Shit the bed for the third time.
Oh, I thought it was like
And
this year.
Dell, you suck. What else are you going to
Are
do?
there other computer brands?
Oh, yeah. There definitely are. You know, yeah. But do we complain about that any more than I
Yes.
already have?
You start complaining like a mother.
I mean, do I complain to people on the podcast?
No, you start complaining to them.
To straight to Dell?
Yeah.
Do I call
Start asking
like
for
the
leadership.
CEO?
You start asking for leadership.
I'm like, hey, Dell,
and
let's look up
leadership,
Dell's
leadership,
CEO.
leadership. I don't think you'll get to him.
Well, we're going to
You
look
might
him
get to
up.
the office of the Dell E CEO.
If you can do that with our company, you could do that with anybody, right? Dell's CEO.
But however, we are member owned, so that may be why.
Dell CEO. His name is Michael Dell.
Was he the owner too?
Well, I guess.
Is he?
I mean, he's Dell Inc. CEO, so net worth. Let's look at his net worth up. He doesn't give a flying. Oh, he's only worth $114 billion. He's not going to give a shit about my little $2,500 fucking laptop.
Somebody will.
Nah, he's not going to care. So to the Dell family, get fucked. Welcome to The Bar is Open with Beth and Greg. I'm Greg, and that is my lovely, lovely lady. My lovely lady sauce.
My lovely lady lumps.
I
Really.
just figured out that I can do this with my.
Do you have a kickstand?
I've got a kick. I think I knew about it, but now I can just put my phone
Somebody,
down.
you have a kickstand, but mine has one that's not a kickstand. It's supposed to be a magnet of some sort, but it doesn't magnetize to anything.
Oh no, you have to have like a little contraption that goes on the back that's actually the magnet. That's just a piece of metal.
What, it goes to that, and then
And
you can
it's
magnet
like-
it to something. I want that magnet.
Yeah, I don't know the rules.
I want that magnet.
So what are we going to do tonight? We're going to talk about some stuff that we've gone through over the past 5 years,
Leading up
5+
to-
years.
Yeah.
499 episodes of The Bar is Open with Beth and Greg.
Cheers to that.
Cheers, baby. You know what?
Good job. Way to stick to it. Ooh it, ooh it, ooh it.
You know, I don't even know if we're fucking streaming. I think we are.
We are, because it
you know-
came up on my YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, we're here. We're there. We're everywhere.
We're here. We're there.
You know what I'm always curious about?
Are you logged
is-
on 2 things?
What do you
That
mean?
way there says there's 3 of us.
Somebody's on here.
Oh.
So somebody's on X probably. So I'm gonna go check X.
Oh no, it says 3 on YouTube.
Yeah. I know. Well, YouTube. Really?
So I'm wondering if you have it on 2 devices. Do you have it on?
Join Greg LaMontagne's. I'm on X now too. Look.
Cool.
We're on X. So we're on X, YouTube, and Facebook Live, streaming, doing things. We're just breaking the internet at this point, as you can tell.
Taking over
the world. It's all good. All right, step back. It dropped back off. They're like, fuck off, Greg.
Yeah.
This wasn't a planned show. You didn't plan this
we
one.
didn't, because we said we weren't going to do a show.
We
so
weren't going to do a show.
I don't know that anybody
But you
will
know what?
join us.
What you can do is you can go like, subscribe. So for all you,
Gigi's on. Hi, Gigi.
hi Gigi. For all you
pretty friend.
audio listeners out there, you can go like, subscribe. Go out to Spotify and iTunes and
the
iHearts
socials
and
and
all those things.
places you go to listen.
But crazy things that we've done over the past 5 years.
She worked from home. That's why she can make it tonight.
Oh, nice. Hell
Glad you
yeah.
got to work from home. I don't think you get to do that very often.
Yeah, absolutely.
Neither do you anymore.
I don't.
I never get to do it anymore
Sucks. Oh, fuck off.
either. Because I'm not working right now.
I hate you.
It's all right. Today I started thinking about it again. I was like, fuck, I got to go back to work.
You gotta get a job. You gotta get a
I need to get
fucking job.
JOB.
Gigi said Beth looks gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yes. Dude, she's been working out. Them shoulders, girl.
They look good?
They look good.
Thanks.
I'd fuck them.
Chris was laughing at me because I said I got to give myself, it was on Tuesday, I said mad props. He goes, why? I said I was standing at the sink brushing my teeth and I had my hand on my hip. I was like, oh, I'm starting to get some definition. That looked really dirty, by the way. I'm starting to get some definition in these arms. And he was like,
Alex, what's going on?
I told
dude?
you. Hey, Alex.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. You were so Beth was having all right, you guys know us. We're pretty straightforward, like transparent.
Yeah.
Beth was having a moment this morning. She told me about this afternoon. What was
Most of the day, I was like,
But what?
Well, I went to yoga.
Pull your mic in front of your face.
I went to yoga.
'Kay.
Thanks, boss.
You got your ass kicked.
I got my ass handed to me.
In a yoga class.
I'm surprised I can bend over, apparently, because I have no flexibility anymore. Like I had to go into downward dog for a while, and I was like, who am I? I used to be so
like
like
child's pose where you just sit there and you
what'd I say? Or she said child's pose or
you're
downward
just
dog.
like, I'm gonna go to sleep for a minute.
I was very, and I like just went downhill from there. I was like, I should just eat everything I want today because I'm never gonna get fit again. I'm just gonna be, and it just went.
Your brain went there.
My brain went.
But what'd you end
south.
up eating?
Honestly, McDonald's, because I was like,
You got
fuck
McDonald's again?
Fuck it. You know what makes me happy is McDonald's.
Stop.
That's my go-to.
I'm gonna firebomb that place.
When I'm hungover or I'm like
You're not hungover.
sad, when I'm having a woe is me day, it's the McDonald's. That's
You
what I
need
go
to
to.
get rid of that.
I know.
Hit up fucking
Listen, today because
Jersey
I was
Mike's or hit up
I'm not a
Jimmy
sandwich
John's.
girl. I'm not
Hit
a
up
sandwich girl.
anything other than
And
McDonald's.
here's the reason why I
And
made.
you got rid of the evidence.
I did because I'm not stupid.
Where'd you put it?
In the recycle bin.
Oh, it's out there.
Yeah. So
Oh,
here's how it went
shit.
down. Here's how my whole brain process went.
You even tried.
You ready
to
for
hide-
this?
You know, I'm the one that takes.
Babe, if I was really trying to hide it, it'd be under shit. I would have never even said it out loud if I was really trying to hide it.
No.
So I
you
was
didn't
like,
until
so
right
I was
this
like,
minute.
well, you didn't ask. So what? Don't
Don't
ask,
ask.
don't tell. I was like trying to think through my day.
Fuck around. What's going on?
My day
CBG,
went
what's happening?
really fast today. Like lately, they all go like they
It's
go
'cause
faster
you're blurred
now.
together.
They
You
go
need a
faster
goddamn
now.
job.
They go faster now than I did when I worked. But I am also running around more. And I was like, okay, so I
No, you're not.
went to the
No, you
gym,
went- you went
and
and got
the
your
yoga
island.
class actually was like an hour and 15 minutes. Like it's a true, real yoga class. And then I was like, shit, I got to figure something to eat. I got to shower. I got to da-da-da. I got to be out of the house by 2:30.
Gigi said yoga taps into stuff. Has made me cry many, many times.
Yeah, it made me cry today too, and not because it made me tap into anything but self-hatred. And I was thinking, so I tried this new like low carb, high protein lunch yesterday,
You've been
and
doing
I
good.
did not
You've
like
been-
it.
But you've been eating.
I know, I did, and
trying.
I did not like it at all.
Wasn't satisfying.
No, well, it was just, first of all, these people that are like, here, trying to cut on carbs, make this, it's so much food sometimes. And then I seasoned the meat the way that the ground beef the way she did, and I
tastes
did
like
not
shit.
like it. It was just, I'm not a paprika girl. I know this, and I still put it in there. So today I was like, if I'm not gonna make that, then I'm not da da da. And I was like, I don't have time. I don't have time. I'm just gonna get McDonald's, and then I'll also be happy.
Why don't you just come home and eat a sandwich? It's a turkey sandwich on a
mean,
wrap, like we've talked about for a
Listen,
million years.
if it were that easy for me to make wise food food
Do you want me to
choices,
take your cards? I'll
No.
take your cards.
what do you think? I'm not gonna make them lost and get new ones? Hello. So
I'm trying to help.
I know.
Honey.
No, you can't help me. I can only help me. And
This
I
is
just,
true.
when I have those days where I feel like, fuck it, I'm just not going to try anymore. That's what
No,
happens.
Fox said, no, I understand.
It's okay. It is what it is. But that's why it was so great that when I went to get my eyelashes, she was like, girl, you could tell you look like you're fit. And I was like, oh, bless you, child, because I am having a Debbie Downer on myself kind of day. So I appreciate
Well,
that.
you're doing great, dude. It's just hard.
It's just like I bought this new hair contraption and I
And it
was
didn't
so
work out.
excited to try it because I'm the sucker that was like, oh, you can do that. Yeah, it doesn't work the way I thought it would. And my hair literally looked like hay. I was like, oh,
fuck.
oh, fuck.
How much did that cost us?
$20, $29.
That's
Wasn't
not
bad.
bad. Yeah,
The diffuser part still works great. It's the part that's anyways, long story short, it just started last night and it kept going.
You just got in your head.
I got in my head.
You got in your
I'll
head.
get out of it.
CB's on. What's going on, brother? Hope you're doing good. Loved seeing the picture with you and Eric Tansey.
Oh, I haven't been on social media. I haven't seen
Walk
it yet.
around said, "Oh, I got another book for you, Beth."
Oh, listen, I'm
what
so
book
sad.
did you just do? Like, what
I
we just
did
record
the
a few minutes
review
ago?
on the Never List, guys. Amazing,
The Never List. It's coming out. It'll be out on
amazing.
Friday morning.
Why choose reverse harem romantasy? It was so good. I literally picked it up and I finished it in probably a 15-hour span, and that had 8 hours of sleep in it. That's how good it was.
You read it quick.
I read it quick.
Yeah.
So yeah, the
Good.
Never List by JD Presley, really good. I did not know it ended on a cliffhanger. You have to watch the show to kind of watch. I found a clip that very accurately portrays what I did
Her
when I closed
clip.
the book, and I
Yeah.
was like, what the WTF?
Yeah. So
So I tried to read everybody. I think both Falk and MC said, hey, you should read LJ Sheen. I think that's her name. I'm trying to get it to come up with. Yeah, LJ Sheen.
she's taking all of your
And
recommendations.
I've read her stuff before. I was sadly disappointed. Like I'm at 52%, and I don't think I'm going to finish it.
Which book?
It is called The Wildest
Were there
Dream.
other ones before that?
Yeah,
that
I've
you
read like
liked?
the one right before this. This is book 2 in a series. I read it and I
Like it
really
fell off
liked
for you or
it.
something?
And I just don't know why I didn't like embrace it well. But LJ Sheen, it's still in my library. We'll see if I finish or not. I usually stop at the
You gotta
30 mark.
finish it and just
I usually stop at the 30 mark, but I really like this author. Yeah, it is LJ Sheen. And so I was like, I'm going to keep going. But now I'm to the point where like it's all unfolding for me already. And I'm like, I'm not going to like this because I already can see people are going to start blackmailing them and blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And I was like, no, I love her books usually, but not this
Yeah,
one. So
CB
yes, give me another one.
Yep. So absolutely give her some more reviews. So she'll have that book.
The Never List.
Never List will be out
Come
on
Friday.
Friday. A review of that will be
Such
out.
a good book, you
and
guys.
it was probably, I think it was her best review of a book, like just
I'm getting my
easy
groove.
going.
I think
right?
I'm getting my
So
groove.
this was number 8.
It's number
But
8.
go back and they're all in the Bars
They
Open.
start a little rough.
site
They're getting better.
or YouTube.
I'm coming into
dropping-
my own on what I want to talk
Yeah,
about.
and
in
I'm
these
dropping
things,
them
so-
out to the iTunes.
Have
and
any of you guys
Spotify.
ever read Rewind Back? It is by Liz Tomford. I'm like 2% into that one. I might make that the book. I don't know.
Not sure yet.
Show you.
Right on. So we'll go out and check those out. So Dick is shit at skating. Like Dick is shit at skating. Like
Yeah.
the shit that they're pulling off is like, as a younger man, I was sponsored at skating and stuff like that, and I don't think I was as good as they are now. Quite honestly,
Yeah.
Like, I did.
Well, they
bigger
started off so
things,
much younger
but
than you
I started
did.
at fucking like 12.
And they started at like 4.
Yeah, I know. right? And you go, I think I might have even been younger than that.
Necrophilia in it? What the fuck?
And you go
Brock?
like, holy shit! But the stuff that they're able to do, we didn't have skate parks back then. We didn't have a lot
Benton
of
Meyer. Okay,
capability and
thank
the
you.
things. We just street skated. But I can't wait to hang out with those kids in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And Eric and his wife.
Yeah.
And go
Excited to see the
fucking
crew.
check. Just go. We're gonna bring
Fart
some
around.
cameras, bring some stuff like video, bunch of stuff, and just make a whole bunch of content for the Bars Open.
You can
So we'll-
also tell that I decided to
Oh yeah,
forego
yeah,
stuff
she
'cause I'm
dropped off
drinking.
the fucking Wednesday night gummy rail.
I was like, I had
She's
McDonald's.
like,
I may
"You
as
know
well
what?
go ahead and
God
drink
damn it,
alcohol.
let's just ruin this whole god. It's fine. You know what? No, you're good. Thirst
Okay,
trap
this might
is-
set. What is a thirst trap?
Thirst trap is like a hot chick. All right. Okay, so
Well, we had to pressure it with all right and okay.
Heather,
Okay.
you know Heather Lynn. He dropped a couple photos yesterday
Okay.
that were thirst traps. That look her up on your phone.
Audio is skipping, CB said.
How's my audio skipping?
Is it skipping for anyone else?
Is it skipping? I don't know what
At
to
least
do.
it didn't fall completely off.
Yeah. Is it dropping out?
Drop.
If it's skipping, that's one thing. This is a completely different laptop. That's the thing. I can't really do anything about it skipping. Thought it was my Starlink. In a second. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go to
What is she on
this
Instagram?
one. Try this one. How does it sound on this one? All right. So try it on this one. How does it sound over here?
Can you hear
This is
me?
very much a OBS thing. So I'm going to actually switch over our entire podcast to StreamYard, I think.
What is Heather Lynn under on Instagram?
Just look at Heather Lynn O.
LYNN or one N?
Heather, HeatherLyn. And we're not going to share any of her pictures, but just look at her
okay.
pictures, and she just drops them, and you'll see what I'm saying.
Oh, the green dress? I think she's got a nice bod.
Right? Like,
Is that what a thirst trap thing
that's
is?
a
I don't know.
thirst trap photo, right? Like a thirst trap, like, oh, get some content. I want reactions from people, right?
Term used online slang to describe social media posts, typically a photo or video, intentionally designed to attract attention or elicit a reaction, often sexual in nature, from an audience. It's a strategy used to gain likes, comments, and overall engagement.
How's that sound? We sound better? We back? Because this motherfucker, I don't know what else to do besides just burn everything to the ground.
Start all over.
Start all over. I've literally bought everything you can buy. I don't know what else to do. Heather Lynn, no, she was not a porn star. Jesus Christ, CB.
I mean, I don't know if she was or not.
She wasn't.
It don't matter.
That was that. There's some other chicks that were porn stars. She
Gigi
was
said
not.
I should also read Anton Meyer. Okay, I'm going to look him up right now. So
Antine or
Anton. Anton. What did you say? Antine? There's no.
You said Antine.
I said Anton. Doesn't matter. Anton Ma.
All right, let's jump into
There
a
he
few
is.
things about the actual podcast we're going to talk about today. Because we're at episode 499.9.
Yes.
Friday. I shouldn't say we're going to have Bill Schofield on and his wife. Hopefully. She's got some things going because they're doing a kids thing. Like a babysitter.
Right.
They're
Sleepover.
right. So Bill is going to be on the podcast on Friday. Bill has been a part of like the Bar is Open for a long, long time, right? But what has happened over the first 5 years of our podcast, aside from having
Hey, Jonathan, you're not late. Actually, we just started a few minutes ago. So perfect
technical
timing.
hiccups and glitches, is a whole bunch of shit.
Alex said Beardsworth workout poses and posts make me thirsty.
God damn. So exactly.
The one
When
with
he's
the
doing his, like,
skateboard.
thing,
But you see the one with the
Thirst-
skateboard?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That was it, Jacqueline. So let's throw on our headphones for a second, Cass, because I went out and found our
Is it
first
Colin show?
episode that I actually have
Lord.
on YouTube.
YouTube or Facebook?
YouTube.
Okay.
It's the first one I recorded from,
Okay.
I think, Facebook. There might be a couple of other older ones, but it's you'll get the idea
Okay.
of where we've come from. And that's kind of the idea. But you have to understand, like, we've done 600 plus.
Well, because we have several on
And that,
Facebook.
we'll get into that in a
Yeah.
second. Plus after that. So here we go.
Can we put
This
it on your
is
Facebook
us.
page?
A long time ago.
How do I do?
Yep. All right, we've had to switch over to Beth's Facebook.
It's literally
For some
shit that
reason.
still happens, I swear to God.
Yeah, this is phone though.
This is on just a phone streaming
Why do you
on Facebook
I didn't put
Live.
it on there, so put it on there.
2020 is when we started recording.
Keep talking.
Something like technical difficulties to make you run
And we still have them.
minutes late.
Yeah.
Reminder
And I've
you,
gone through
We'll see. Give it a minute for everybody
so
to
much.
jam on. We got some fun stuff to talk about.
reminds
You
me
still
of
say that.
watching,
Hmm?
Netflix on Sunday when it kept stopping. Wondering if that's what's happening with yours.
Right?
I don't know.
The
Mine
idea
seems
is-
to work, so
Just a little bit better.
We don't even have
go in
those
and
ceiling
connect. We can
fans
see
anymore.
Yeah, we will.
Oh, we got
There we
new
go.
ones since
Yeah,
then?
we've got new
people here.
ceiling fans. We don't have the chairs anymore that
So,
we're sitting in.
share this. Go outside.
Oh, no.
Go out and
Those fell
share.
apart.
I'm gonna log into Beth's live here real quick.
Right. So just kind of give an idea of where
That's funny.
where-
In the backyard,
That
on the
was
deck.
during the pandemic, because that was 2020.
It's funny that to see like all the hearts come up because I never watch it on
Facebook.
Facebook anymore.
Right.
So
Yeah, exactly. Well, Facebook barely even comes up anymore because Facebook does not promote our podcasts.
right.
Right. We're live streaming on Facebook. Back then, it would be we'd get hundreds of views on Facebook.
Right.
For some reason.
Well, because now they want you to pay for them to promote. They're
Exactly.
like, give me $5.
Yeah.
And then you give them the $5, like you give me 10 more dollars, we can get you 100 more.
And
And
they
I'm
did
like,
that for a while, and I used to give $5 here and there and be like, get some reviews and stuff like that. But absolutely. But that's the first one. That's the first one that's on YouTube from The Bar is Open.
Gigi said Beersworth does the pose videos on Tuesdays for some reason. Beersworth explained pre-taco, Tuesday shred posts.
Alex
Tacos and,
says,
tacos and silkies. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Alex says, Greg and Beth, I still remember your post about building your podcast desk. We did, because we used to use the table that's literally
Table.
in our dining area.
No, we got rid of it. We gave it to my niece.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And then we built this
Yeah.
and put it in the
Hawk's on.
downstairs.
Hey, Hawk, let's talk
Right.
shit.
So we put it this, like a part of this where you can see that little cutoff right next to Beth, but that down in her office. And then we were like, fuck it, let's move it upstairs and just take over the entire upstairs. So our entire upstairs is basically all podcast sets, except for my office and a bedroom over there that guests get to stay in. So, Hawk, what's happening? You know what? over the past few, like 5 years, like so much thing, 500 episodes. We've had Ross Patterson on. I've had the dude from Mac Belts,
Yeah.
Mac Alexander. We've had tons of guests come in.
Yeah.
That
A
are
lot
not.
of these guys have also called in.
A lot of you guys have called into the podcast, right? And talked to us. And you know what? Maybe Friday we do that as well. Like,
Well, CB said call-in show.
maybe Friday we do a little bit of both. I don't know how it works with a call-in show plus a bill show. We'd have to figure that. I could do a call-in show here and then a bill through here because it's
I have no idea what you're talking. That's all science to me.
yeah, it's all mad science. But we'll figure something out. But it's been fucking crazy. The different shows that we've created.
I say this tongue in cheek because we're not professional at all. But compared to that, we're so professional.
We're pretty fucking good.
I
Right.
mean, it's
We're
funny.
pretty fucking good compared to like a lot of people that don't know what the fuck. Trust me, I know
Well,
how to do all.
We
of
didn't
this.
know what we were doing. You have to start
Yeah.
somewhere. But it's just funny to kind of because again, kind of like I've been hard on myself all day. I think sometimes you're very hard on yourself
Fuck
about
yeah.
this
I'm like,
and like
this
the
should work.
issues
Yeah.
that still come
Like,
up that
a laptop that just
well, hello,
randomly
Milo,
dies
that are
again.
completely out of your control sometimes. The spectrum days.
And then you get
hello.
the Spectrum days. You guys remember that? Like 3 years ago?
We've had every single one of our pets up here. We found dog poop one time. I mean, it's run the gamut of shit that has happened while we have been live.
Yeah, and we've got new animals. Oh, but we had Bomber before.
Yep. Milo's being a snob
Milo's
tonight.
the new cat.
He's at the
right off
end. He's
camera.
like,
we've got Mickey. Well, Mickey's always been around.
Lucy's always been on. Henry and Milo are
Henry's
the new ones.
We lost one.
Yeah.
Right. And you go through the whole things, and we're transparent with you guys the whole time. Like her colonoscopy. Remember, we had to talk about that motherfucking thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, a woman getting a colonoscopy. It's real. It's the fucking part of it, right?
There's probably an impending ice storm in Texas effing up the comps. Are we still bad?
Are we still bad? God damn it. I don't see. All right. Maybe
I don't
I
know.
can't call in, but I'll send a passenger pigeon. It doesn't sound
thanks,
that
Dead
bad.
Leg. Smash the like button. You want me to?
Nope, it's not bad.
Okay.
It's not bad on my side. But what we will do is I think, again, is I'm going to switch our entire platform over in the next couple of weeks over to StreamYard or Streamlabs, one of those. I need to talk to Deadleg because it's just getting to the point where it's like OBS.
Oh, well,
is the
hello,
platform
little
that we've
boy.
used for the
Decided
past
to say
5
hello?
years. It just isn't working correctly. So, I mean, that's totally fine. Again, going back to the shows that we've done.
What am I hearing?
This.
Oh, yours. Okay.
Going back to the shows that we've done. We started The Bars Open.
Yep.
We created the Castro Files.
Yep.
Which is still an amazing, fun
We
show.
don't do it as often
We
as
just
we
don't
should.
do it as often
but-
because it's like comes down to time, right? And that's our spooky, scary one, right?
Yeah.
Where we talk fucking
We should try to do one once a month, maybe.
yeah, something like that. Because we literally have a dozen
So
of them.
here's the thing, too, is like
back
this one is
catalog.
just talking. And I told you when I started doing Beth Naughty Reads, I was like, it's so easy just to talk about shit. You find a story, you tell what happened in the article, and we
Mhm.
talk about it, right? Everything else requires a lot of pre-work.
Yeah.
Finding, reading, changing your mind, saying that's shit. Let's find another
That's
one.
reality,
Reading,
yeah.
finding another one,
So Gigi did say this, and this was the whole goal of us just doing like a Facebook or whatever the stream was. It literally was, you guys created a community during COVID when so many of us felt isolated.
That's awesome. That was the
point.
goal.
Because it's like, you can't go to the bar. You couldn't go to
You
the
couldn't
bar.
go to a
You couldn't
restaurant. You couldn't go
restaurant.
anywhere.
So we're like, fuck it. Let's just sit around and drink beers.
Well,
Let's
you
call it
also
the
needed a
Bars Open.
hobby before you got murdered.
Well,
You
there's
had a
that.
lot of time on your hands that I was like, okay, you can't drink all day, air day.
But that was
And
the
you
idea.
can't bug me
And it
either.
was-
So what
The
can
bar
you
is
do?
open, and my neighbor, where did the bar is open name come from? It was from Ian, because before that it was just like, hey guys, it's us. We're just fucking shooting the shit. Blah, 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 blah. Right? Bar is open. Jack Sesh. I remember being remember Jack Sesh? I remember being on his show a couple of times, sitting out front
You
of
are
my garage,
shedding, little boy.
right, and talking about things like that. Then we started after that, like shortly.
One of them said, get him on the show.
He's coming, but it'll be on the Bars Open and
Baldy and the big guy.
Baldy and
It'll
Big
be a
Guy.
crossover.
So it'll be crossover because Peter, real quick,
Yeah.
as a side note, Peter McGuire,
Yep.
we had him come in and start learning how to produce a podcast.
Right.
So he would produce the
Castro.
Castro Files for us and like learn how to literally click the buttons
Yeah.
on how to start a podcast.
It's an experience.
He could video things, but he didn't know how to do a podcast, right? And then Baldy and the Big Guy, for him to get camera time, right? For Peter to get on camera. So different types of things like that, right?
CBG also said, we always make her laugh. You guys continually show up for us, rain or shine, week in and week out. So dedicated.
We try.
Thank you.
You know
Thank
what I mean? And it's also, it comes down and it's like Beth and I. But the next one that we're working on is Beth's Naughty Reads.
Yeah.
It's like her hobby that she started during the pandemic.
I was looking at, I still haven't. So I was looking at like how many,
thousands of books she's read.
but I was laughing because I was looking at on the Kindle app, you can go to a part where it gives you like your information, like how
Like your
much you,
statistics?
yeah, your statistics. Thank you. The word wasn't coming. So I have read, let's see, a few classic reading insights. Come on. So this year so far, I feel like I'm
Is
going
it still
slow.
sounding like shit?
And is it for everyone? Because I hear it on your phone.
Sorry. We have 1 gig. We have gig internet here.
Well, remember I did tell you I saw the Spectrum guy in the neighborhood and it made me nervous. I don't even have the right headset to be able to log into my phone. Do you want me to go
I'm
get
sorry.
my
It sounds totally fine on my side.
do you want me to go get my iPod, whatever
Nope,
thingy?
I can hear it.
So this year I've only read 72 books. Granted, we're only not even halfway through the year, but I was looking at the 2022. I read 547 books that year.
Yeah, that was pandemic,
Fuck ton.
mid-pandemic.
547, and now I feel like a slacker because
And what are you at?
so far this year I'm only at 72.
Oh,
You know, I'm only 5 months in, so I still got another 7 months. But so what? That still won't be like if I doubled that
what was the total right now?
right now.
Yeah.
72.
No, you're gonna be double. Like we're at the end of or middle.
I'll
of June.
like go one and a
You're
half
gonna have
times.
140.
No, a little probably closer to like 140
Okay,
plus
75.
Yeah, that's
So that means you just need to pick and choose.
well, I'm doing other things besides just reading 24/7.
Right. Which was weird because you were working full time. You're listening to that goddamn audio stuff.
Oh, you guys, I found
Okay.
graphic audibles this past week.
She's been using all my Audible things.
Well, they were getting ready to cancel out. You lose them. I don't know if you know that, but that's why I started using them because they
I had
do
no idea.
expire after so many months. So I did ACOTAR, A Court of Thorns and
I
Roses.
don't read a book a year at all. I don't have time.
Why
for
would
that
he
shit.
say?
He goes, I read like a book a year.
I used to read like a book every 2 or 3 days. Now it's like every 4
That's
or
because you're
5.
coloring too now.
Well, no, we've gotten back
Which
to
which
shows.
is
And
gay.
before I would read, I wouldn't watch. I would read and kind of pay attention. Now I'm
Like,
trying to
how
like
would you- why are
get
you
back
even so
into-
into coloring?
very
You
relaxing.
need to get rid of that. That's a dumbass hobby.
No, it's not. If
It's
it's good for
dumb.
my mental,
No, it's not.
Here,
That makes
honey,
you like go
guess
full
what?
retard.
Guess what?
No.
I don't care what you think.
Yeah, it's still.
Anyways,
Can you know what you need to start learning about
not reading book. I mean,
Right.
not watching TV.
before we
Back
get
to
into
we're watching.
like,
A
what
lot,
you
we're
need to
watching
start-
more TV now than we used to.
No. All right. So let's get into a couple of other things.
So
So
judgy
we've,
McJudgela.
we've created all those podcasts
Yes.
under us. We even created an LLC, Bars Open Media LLC, because we've got a Bars Open Media
Well,
LLC now.
We also had to CYA because we tend to open our mouth about shit sometimes. And
Yeah,
I'm like, oh,
we had a you need a little liability coverage sometimes.
CB says he takes a book with him when he goes to work. Do you poop and read in the bathroom on your breaks?
Like
Remember
a
the guy?
book?
Remember the guy that
fuck
used to
does
take his
that?
newspaper that you told me about? You're like, this guy brings in a hard copy newspaper into the bathroom with him
That was a while
under
back.
his arm.
Yeah.
He's probably not even there anymore.
Yeah, he's probably dead at this point.
Jesus says, I have to read all day for work. So I just,
That's how I
audiobooks.
am. I'm looking at spreadsheets. I'm looking at
Gigi,
shit.
if you even checked out those graphic audiobooks, they're so it's a movie in your mind.
It'd be
is
like
what they
a-
say.
on your drive home kind of thing. It's like,
I listened
but then
to
again,
the
it's like
gym.
listening to a
Here's
podcast.
what I did learn though. I can be very productive in the house when I listen.
Yeah.
Because I can do stuff with my
Well,
hands
she
and just
walks
listen
around
with
with
my ear.
a speaker.
I do, and I put it up.
so fucking loud. So
What?
you can hear it from anywhere in the
Vicinity.
lower 48,
Yeah. No.
basically. Yeah. Which is totally fine. I understand.
Listen, I have audio. What is it?
Then she'll
closed
tell me,
caption?
then she's in the restroom and I'm like, hey, honey, I'm leaving. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I'm like, I'm fucking leaving. She's like,
Well, you're
and
like
then-
50
and then
yards from the
she
bathroom
gets out-
door.
I'm literally standing outside the bathroom door this morning. And then she comes out because I happen to forget something. And she looks at me like she's upset. I'm
You're-
like,
Listen,
bitch, you can't hear me anywhere in
for
this
those
house.
of you not watching, I'm rolling my eyes excessively
And
at him.
it happened again 3 more times today.
one
can't hear
time
you.
this
I'm like,
morning. Oh, well, the TV was really loud. Listen,
who turns on the TV?
you mutter. Okay, we're not getting into it.
No.
Go back
So
to what?
my thought to myself was, just don't respond. I'm just not going to respond.
I don't respond to
Oh,
you.
no, that's exactly what. No, you respond.
I don't know. I've started
and
the
you
point
go,
where if you're mumbling, I just act like I don't
this
hear
is
you
what
at all.
you do. So if you could hear me, you wouldn't have responded. I can't hear you.
No, lots of
So-
times
no,
now
no,
I
no,
don't
no, no,
respond
no,
to you
no.
at all. I'm
Does
like,
that
you know
make
what? If
sense?
he needs me, he'll come find me.
Does that make sense? If you couldn't have heard me.
No, you want to know what I hear?
Oh no, I'm just ignoring you.
No,
from
that's
now
you.
on.
I'm hearing you.
Oh
That's
no,
what
no,
you
no.
said.
I'm just ignoring you from now on.
You know
I'm
what?
literally gonna go. I'm not gonna say I can't hear you.
Neither am I. You know what else I'm not going to do? You ungrateful fucking brat. I'm not going to make your coffee. I'm not going to wash your clothes. I'm not going to make your dinner. So good fucking luck existing.
I'm not gonna pay the bills.
You don't have to pay the bills. I pay the bills. They're all set up. because
When
I pay the bills. They're all set up under because I set up auto pay.
I'm retiring.
Anyways, okay. Neither here nor there. We don't need to be petty with 13 people on the phone.
I'm retiring. Oh, surprise, surprise. What? What are you looking at,
Your ugly face.
fucker?
You
Feel
have,
goods. The feel goods were a big one. Have always been
have
big.
we always done those? I can't
I
remember.
think we started doing feel goods. I don't know if maybe a
during the
year. It was
pandemic?
definitely in the pandemic
Maybe
because
the end of pandemic.
no. It's definitely in the pandemic, right? Because there was always something that was negative, right? And that was the goal of doing the feel goods.
Oh yeah. Well,
It's
the
like,
media was
what's your-
starting to get super.
Remember,
negative.
like it was dark. It was just getting dark, and you had the death meters and all the fucking bullshit. So, like feel goods, man. Like you gotta keep those up. We keep those up. We have some for tonight, and they're fucking minds.
They're not always as funny as others, but
they're at least something to look forward to. So we've had them from like dog rescues to human rescues to people being just cool to each other. I think are big deals. And I really do think like look for the good things in life.
Yeah,
That's the idea of
absolutely.
it. It's like
it's called. There's this. I can't think of his name off the bat, but he wrote a book that was called The Positive Dog. Super easy read. It'll
Yeah, I
probably
remember,
probably
yep.
takes like 30 minutes to read the whole damn book. But it was like be grateful, like do your
how I
grateful
would tell you.
walks, do your like find things to be grateful for. And I think that we both try to really
that's a big thing. Yeah,
do that.
absolutely. Like if you can just give somebody some positive appreciation or just like
Well, and
there's a
sometimes it's-
million different things
Sometimes
on
it's about keeping yourself positive so that you can help others be
so
positive.
there's literally like feel good networks on like Instagram, feelgood.com. Go out there if you're feeling down, go to feelgood.com and just like start scrolling through from videos.
I do.
and
I
it's
also
like,
do Good
oh,
News
there's
Network too.
Good news that
Yeah.
chick Jen,
Jen.
who I always do good. Blah, blah,
I
blah.
do
I think I
something-
did that
I
one
do- yeah.
day, like last Wednesday or whatever. Or Friday.
I do
So
have
go
to
find
laugh
us.
though because Gigi said, going back to the audiobook, she's like narrator with British accents. Squirt. I mean, I'm a sucker for a good accent.
You know, and that's fair.
Sucker
I
for
understand
one.
that. I understand.
And
that.
Runaway said he reads books to fall asleep, which a lot of people do.
I mean, that's what I used to do. Now I just fucking scroll, which is not a healthy thing.
And CPG went to the library today for the first time in like a decade.
Nice.
What girl? Just get the
Allison.
digital library card. You can rent the books
But
digitally.
going to a library is kind of cathartic, like just going into a library.
Really?
Aside from voting.
I have to be quiet.
No, but you don't read books, like
No, I
tangible books.
don't.
Like
I
if
can't.
somebody likes
Yeah.
books, like you read like your
Mm.
iPad or something like that, right?
CB said I'm going to change locks. Yes, I am. Yes, I fucking am.
The whiskey reviews.
Oh Lord,
Oh boy.
how many headaches has that created on a Saturday morning?
We started these September 3rd, 2021 with
You know what I was thinking today? We
with
haven't done one
Hibiki.
in a long. Oh, that was. We probably should give it another whirl.
No.
Now that I've actually had
No.
several other whiskeys, because a lot of people swear by it.
No.
A lot of people do swear. Julia said she loved it. Remember?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yep. We're not going to do
I haven't
of
done
those.
one in forever.
September 3rd, 2021. So we started this podcast March 24th,
Love you, Gigi.
2020. Is she out of here?
No, she just said, I don't know,
Oh,
maybe, but she
okay.
said, love you too.
So we've done this many. It's been like 100 plus. But literally what happened is we started running out of fucking local bourbons to get.
You know what? I don't even care if it's local anymore.
Well, no, I mean like like bourbons
Here's the
to
thing.
get
So
locally.
there's so many local ones. You just
I was writing them on the bottom.
there's so many local ones. You just run the risk of are they good or not? Just because
And,
they're local
like,
doesn't.
When you do so many, like you don't want to repeat one. But
We did repeat a few, like Angel's Envy.
Intentionally.
We did because
To get a
people gave me like I
Buffalo
can't believe how much you
Trace.
rated that Angel's Envy.
Buffalo Trace, we
Buffalo
did
Trace.
3 times.
I think
because
Angel's
of our
Envy we
neighbor.
did twice.
Right.
But people have said, I can't believe the rating you gave that
Traveler's
whiskey. And I was
Blend.
like, all right, I'll try it again.
Right. Traveler's Blend we did. That was the last one on the 2020. This is
Here's the
2
problem.
months ago.
I have discovered that my palate likes expensive whiskey, expensive bourbon.
Well,
Like that's my favorite.
Yeah, dude. We've done tons and tons. And I mean, it's on the side of this board. This board, I need to
Hey,
shellac
Taylor, I
this
just saw
thing.
your name. Welcome, my
Right.
friend.
So you go, how many fucking whiskey reviews can you do? We've done tons. And Beth's rated them all. These are all Beth's ratings from when she knew nothing.
No, I started from
How did
like
you want to repeat, like, kind of go over that real quick? Like,
why
what got you into it?
reading, like all the it's certain books. God, that's so loud when
Sorry.
you do that. There were the strong heroine
From your book reviews.
yeah. So
Which
like
maybe
my book.
you need to bring that back into.
There were certain books where she was in the world of like businessmen and they would try to order her a wine because she was a lady and she was like, I don't think so. I'm going to play with the big dogs. I'm going to drink whiskey like the big dogs. And I was
Or
like,
bourbon
oh,
or whatever.
well, yeah, you get the like whiskey in general.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm a strong female. I'm going to drink bourbon. Little did I know that it really takes. Your palate isn't prepared for it the first time you have whiskey. You're like, oh my God, I think I just burned all my taste buds off and I can't breathe.
And I didn't know shit about buying bourbon.
And so we tried that
whiskey.
that Hibiki, and I was like,
Terrible.
are they all this bad? Because I don't think I can keep doing
And they
this
aren't.
if they're all this bad.
Would you rate that one to start? A 2.3.
And I didn't even know
We didn't even
what
know-
I didn't know.
We were going off the Dave Portnoy
but I knew I didn't like
pizza
it.
review, and that was brand new back then.
I
even.
didn't know what I didn't
Mhm.
know. I didn't know what a 10 was, but I knew I didn't like it. I don't think I've ever had anything I've rated. I think I've rated some pretty close, like 9, 8.
You've never. No. You've never.
What's
rated
my highest?
a 9, an 8, 9. You've got a
I've never done a 9.
Strabon. No, you've
Are
never.
you sure my one from Ireland wasn't a 9?
9. Oh, you got a 9.5 over here. I can't even tell what it is because it's all blurred together.
Let
now.
me see it. I can probably tell you.
Jefferson's Ocean. That's what it is.
Oh,
Jefferson's Ocean, you did 9.5.
I want to try the new
Um,
Jefferson's Caribbean.
But
Still haven't tried that one.
What Peter and Angela brought us back.
Yeah,
was a good
up there.
one.
Up there.
Oh, this one, Jameson's distilled from Ireland.
Yes.
You went 10.
that one was
That was the number one.
so good.
But that was straight out of
And
distillery.
you can't
That's
get
the
it
only one we've ever
anywhere
done at 10.
but in Ireland.
Mhm.
So
And that one has.
we
that's
got
the
to go to
box right there.
Ireland.
It's
Yeah,
got
we
our
got to go to
name on it.
Ireland.
So
Cheers.
cheers. Cheers, you guys.
Here's too many whiskey hangovers.
Whiskey hangovers.
Because I say I'm just gonna have one, and I'm like, all right, I'll have a second one, and then I end up having a third
and
one
remember,
after
we
the
tried
show.
to only do
and-
those on Fridays, right?
Which one? We haven't done. When was the last time we did one? It's
We're
been a
gonna do
while.
we're doing one this Friday
Mm.
for episode 500. So episode 500, we're going to
I gotta drink
have
this. It's getting hot. Ugh.
Bill Schofield on the show.
Yes,
And
Billy.
hopefully, because Nooner Nation podcast, we all kind of started out. The idea was like, hey, start watching.
You watch mine, I'll watch yours. We'll watch theirs.
Yeah. And on top of that, like,
Oh, hey, Wilkery.
I think we started before them. And then, we started hanging out.
Tyler said R&R rum reviews. We can't. We can't do rum.
No rum. No.
Specifically,
I
Greg
did
can't do rum.
I tried to, I started a summer of rum 2 years ago. And I failed after one
Bye,
night.
Allison. Have a good workout. Yeah, it
It
makes
was
him.
one night. And I
All
had
right, we
2
already
drinks.
know. We already know he can be a jackass. It made him stupid.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. Mm-mm. No rum for me.
It does not hit him well.
Nope.
So I nixed it. I nixed it real hard, real fast.
Because I was thinking like these, like bourbon, summer of rum. lasted.
He said he should start a podcast, R&R rum review with Tyler. Oh, I like that. But
Do
what's
it,
the
do it.
R&R?
Rest and
I
relax.
just shit wrecked on a new rum every week. Okay.
See, that's the
Oh, R&R, like R&R, literally, not like
rest and
Rodan and
relax.
Rhodes or
Yeah, yeah.
anything. Okay.
Yeah.
Four Roses is good. Yes.
Four Roses was amazing. We did
It is
Four
good.
Roses small batch. We've done Four Roses. regular.
Appleton for me, Hawk. Tyler said I've never had
Yeah,
Appleton.
Four Roses right here. 8.2.
And Dead
small
Leg. Oh
batch.
snap! Episode 500. Yes, on Friday. Dead Leg.
Coming Friday. 8. Yep. So we'll do that.
Wanted to send Rip Van Winkle tasting on Friday. That's a little.
We've
I
had.
ain't rich yet, bro.
We've shared one. And the other thing is.
And Colin, yes.
It wasn't that great.
Where did we share one?
We were downtown, I think.
I obviously don't remember it, so maybe we
Yeah.
should try it
So
again.
we've
but
done- but I mean, we've
when
done
somebody
them.
gives it to us.
Weller's
Wilker
always
said he's
good.
a rum man.
Weller 12 year is always
Weller's
a good one.
good.
That's you rated that a 9.9. A Weller's a
I really
good
do. I
one.
like Weller. I like Penelope or Penelope,
as
as I like to call it.
it.
You guys have never seen that. What movie was that? It was Dead Leg Media. No, it was Dead Leg. What was it? That group of people.
Same dudes do Starship Troopers.
Yes.
The one with at
What
the
was the name
beach.
of that fucking movie? It
One
was
at the beach.
It was
with fucking Bill Paxton.
yes.
Oh,
And they
what
have
was
a
that called?
murderer amongst the campers.
great
It was an
one.
adult camp.
Eagle Rare 8.2.
So Greg did go for retard Wookery. Absolutely.
Oh
Like,
yeah. 100%.
like I kept having
and
to
I was
shush him.
I was hanging out with her brothers or her brother and his friend at that
Yeah.
point. And I was like, dude, when I woke up the next morning, I was like, what the fuck?
Taney still has his rum, yes.
No, Tansy sold. the
Tansy. Oh, did he?
distillery.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, cause I was like, I want to fucking tour. That's why he does all of his podcasts from his house now.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Sold the distillery about a year and a half ago at this point. So that's why if you watch him,
Alex says he's gonna do a shot of Kraken rum.
So when we go out to North
Maple
Carolina
bourbon
in
from
2 weeks,
near my in-laws' cabin. I should send you.
We
Oh, Jonathan, you should.
will-
Maple bourbon. Oh, I bet you that's fucking delicious.
So when do we go out to North Carolina?
21st.
21st, we're going out to North Carolina. We'll be out in Wilmington,
Yep.
North Carolina. Hang out with Andrea and Brian.
Yep.
So with those guys.
For the weekend,
For the
and
weekend, and then head up and
beginning of
hang
the
out with
the
fucking-
Tansy.
the Tansies for the rest of the week. So we'll be gone, but we'll be recording a ton of stuff and then hope to be on, I think we'll probably be on one or two of his shows, I imagine. In fucking at his house, whatever.
I don't know.
You know how he does all this shit?
Broken Lizard. Yes.
Broken
thank
Lizard.
you,
Yeah,
Alex.
I swear to God, I have that DVD somewhere.
You do, and it's the I can't remember the name of it, but it's like a horror one. It was fucking
Yeah, it was fucking
hilarious. I
great.
feel like watching that again because
Broken
that group
Lizard
of actors just cracks me up.
beach movie.
So Hawk said just started moonshining already. I'll teach you how. So we actually have moonshine
Club
in our
Dread.
Club Dread.
Yeah.
We actually have moonshine in our fridge that'll be 2 years in December. And Peter was like, it doesn't
Dude,
go
it
bad.
doesn't
Don't throw it out.
Look good.
It's cloudy. All the
One-
fruit is broken down because one was pineapple and the other one was
Apple.
Apple cinnamon. And he's
he
like, no, it
tasted-
doesn't go bad.
He tasted it and he goes, "Oh no, this is fucking perfect."
I think we have had probably 4 sips out of both of those
In 2
jugs.
years.
We just really need to get rid of them.
They're pints. They're completely sealed up. So fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, they're in mason jars.
So yeah, Dead Leg. We'll be out there. We'll be on the podcast. I'll keep you posted on all of that. So, and also, I reached out to you in a panic mode via Instagram Messenger, saying, "What the fuck is wrong with my shit?"
Well, where do we start with that?
So anyway, we're gonna switch over to all the stuff I talked about that earlier. All right, Spectrum series, similar to what we're gonna go through in the next couple of weeks,
But with the internet
but
versus
with
the laptop.
internet. So what happened was,
Listen, honey, you know I love you, right? You know I love you to the bottom of my heart.
I
You-
can start some shit.
You
with
have
some
more
people.
problems with shit than
This
anyone I
wasn't me.
know.
This was upload download speeds. So if you ever have internet problems, literally reach out, just start a fucking podcast, just start streaming. Just make sure you have one of these little internet cables that's coming out of your fucking thing and just start talking shit on the internet. I had every single fucking Spectrum person in the area
Yes.
talking
Well,
shit
didn't
about
somebody
me.
at Jiu-Jitsu work for Spectrum
so that's what I'm gonna
and
get to.
heard about you?
Mhm. Yep. So I've had multiple people because
Listen.
I was like, look, we run a podcast out of our house. We're trying to make money. We're making money off this thing. We make money off the podcast. The podcast fucking is part of our income, right? So you start talking shit
I got a little warm. I had
and
to
then
put
you
down.
start getting up the chain. And I've got all the names at Spectrums. At least I used to.
You know who you remind me of?
What they
You're
did.
my motherfucking incarnate. My
You-
mother
No, not your motherfucking, your mother,
mother, comma,
incarnate.
fucking incarnate.
Yes. So what I did is I
At
talked
least you do
shit.
it over the phone and I don't
They
have to go
literally
hide
came
in person.
in and we had like 50 whatever megabytes upgrade or up because I need the
Upload
upload,
speed.
right? I don't care about the download. I need upload. Basically, is what probably Gigi's having the problem with right now, right? They came in and put new nodes in. They put all this new shit in. They put all this new hardware. I was calling over and over and over. We now have gig internet in our entire
Yeah,
neighborhood.
do you know how expensive that fucking is?
I don't
looked
give
at the bill.
a fuck.
I looked at the bill for the first time ever. I need to call them and be like, "What can
Do you know how
need to
much
give
it
me-"
was to install it in this fucking neighborhood?
Not,
Don't give a fuck.
We didn't pay for that.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I do have to laugh though, because Runway said first
There's
time I
ways to do it.
puked.
Uh-oh.
First time I puked from booze was when our high school water polo team got
Slobs in
invited
there?
to
Nice.
play in Barbados. It was their Mount Gay white rum from the hotel shop. Puked from the 12th floor balcony. Oh,
Oh, somebody get it on video, like from
Ah.
the bottom.
those poor people for all the balconies below that didn't get a lot of it, but got splashes.
So there are ways to. It kind of
Tyler
goes back
said,
to
cue the audio cutting out.
again.
No, it's still on there. I don't know.
I don't know what to do. There's nothing else I can do. There's really nothing else.
Doc said, I hope you broke the sound barrier.
Is it? I mean, I don't remember.
No, he was saying that to
Oh, fuck. You just fucking with me?
Love.
Damn you. Motherfucker.
No. What are you talking about?
I thought he was saying cue the
No.
audio cutting. I was like, motherfucker, did I cut the audio?
I don't know. I
Don't
don't know.
fuck with me like this. I'm fragile.
Ew, he said it spread apart from the wind.
Oh, just like sprayed. 12 stories up.
Pray
is-
and pray, Hawk said.
12 stories up is that's good.
Can you imagine if it got on people's like sliding doors?
You get on everything. If it's 12 floors up, this depends on the way the wind is blowing at that point.
Listen, I have super like I can't hear people getting sick. I can't see people getting sick. I can't take care of people getting sick because then I will puke. So if I saw that, you know I'd be puking. If I came down and there was puke on my balcony or my sliding glass door, I would have added to it.
Okay, is it worse than just waking up and finding a dog shit in the middle of your
Yes.
living room?
Absolutely fucking 100 times worse
Yeah.
than finding dog shit in my living room.
Puke smell. It's got the,
It's just got a color.
I mean,
and
what
a
if you didn't
smell
have
and
a dog?
consistency?
I mean, I guess you're like, where's
Do you
that
see what I
dog
said?
from?
Puke has a color, a smell, and consistency that all is relevant on what you put in your system the last 12 hours.
Yeah, it just smells like fire sometimes.
You know when you put chicken in your trash can and you open that up and you just
like
get
ours
that right now?
Like, yeah.
That is
I'm like,
what
why
that's
does
what
that
like puke
a thing?
because we made chicken last night.
Oh, and you didn't tell me to take out.
You're taking the trash out tonight. I'm not a bitch. I can
was like,
handle it.
"Wh-" Anyway, go on. I don't.
That is like when you walk out and you can just smell the putridness. It's a really great word I just used.
Putridness.
The putridness of the vomitous.
Okay, stop with the
Spectacle.
honest. You're just making fucking shit.
It was fun. Oh, audio is fine. Thank you, Gigi.
Good, motherfucker. Give
So
me
yeah,
Heart
we
attack.
do need to get back to trying to do the whiskey reviews at least once a month. We haven't done
once
it
a month.
forever.
Okay, that's fair. Once a month. We were doing them for a while.
Here's
like
why we
one
started
show a
slowing
week.
down. So we started
And,
with
but
like
we're still working from home at that point.
we started
And
with
I was
like
God.
$40, $50 bottles, and then when we started
write
to
'em
learn
all
what we
off.
like,
Don't
we
get me
started going
wrong.
to like $70 bottles, and then we
'Cause you
started
run out
going
of
to
shit to
$100.
review.
Well, no, you start to be like, oh, I like this.
Oh,
kind of.
no. There's just not a lot else to
Oh,
review.
there's so many. There's so
No,
many.
you are a very specific whiskey person. You're a bourbon girl.
But I like whiskey too.
Nope.
I like bourbon way better. But
No. I can't buy you whiskey because it'll just sit up there. Like these ones have been up. Some of these have been up, like that 12-year Weller.
well, because that's a $200 bottle of whiskey. That should come out like
the
once
third
every.
one.
The second one that should come out like once every 6
But like
months.
that whistle pig piggyback, you don't like it.
But
because
that's bourbon.
It's bourbon, but it's also rye.
Listen,
You don't do
that
rye.
one's not rye.
That's rye.
That's not rye.
Yeah,
It's
Whistle
a
Pig is a rye.
bourbon whiskey.
That
It's not a rye.
Samuel Mavericks, you don't like. Garrison Brothers, you don't like.
I like Garrison Brothers.
You
Listen, when there's
See, the
nothing else in the
problem is-
house, I drink the Garrison Brothers and the Harper.
and the 12-year.
No, I don't drink the you drink the 12-year. I'm like
Bitch,
smacking your
no.
hand. Bitch, please.
And then we've got those. Those are
I
specific.
can't believe how long we've had that one. That one was a Christmas present.
That's-
We've done
which one?
really good. I can't Larceny.
Larceny, who
I
got
can't
us
see.
that one?
Peter and
Peter,
Angela
I
gave
forgot
that to us
about
for Christmas.
Anyway,
the Maker's Mark, though,
new one's
we
coming
do need to do
soon.
one because we didn't do one in March for my dad.
Maker's Mark, it's good. But the idea is that like Beth,
My dog ate someone's vomit. Oh,
over
God.
all of these, Beth has refined her palate to the point where I know what she's gonna like and what she's not gonna like. So do I start buying just again random bottles and being like, hey, it is what it is?
Well, so then I need to change my expectation. If it's just a whiskey, I need to be like, it's just a whiskey. Rate it from a
Because
whiskey.
again, I'm like, I'll spend $40 on a bottle, right?
Listen,
and
not
I can't
all
be
good-
like, I
not
can't-
all good whiskey is
I always
expensive.
try and find you a good one. That's my thing. And it doesn't have to be expensive, but you run out, like we've got specs here. And it like I don't have
You can
access
probably
to
Google
worldwide
good,
shit.
inexpensive bourbon and see what comes up and be like, oh, let's try these.
And then we're still stuck with regionally available things. It's a thing. Like it's what's available in our area.
Can you order that shit online and have it shipped?
Yeah, probably. It costs
I do it with
90 times more.
my wines.
I don't know the answer.
Gigi though just said my worst fear. She said
Tyler said, for now, I smoke a lot of weed and eat Nanaimo
smoked
bars. What's a
weed.
Nanaimo bar?
Gigi said my dog ate someone's vomit on a walk yesterday. I almost lost it. I would have
Okay, the question is this.
I would have
Why was there vomit on a walk?
because somebody
I don't want to just like blanket be
no,
like,
it
oh,
just
it's
somebody was on the
California.
walk and got sick, either because they were hungover or because they ate something bad.
I love your
and-
dogs. I don't want them ingesting anything that's like fucking. No, don't do that. That's terrible. All right. Because we've done all of this stuff, thanks to you guys, this whole fucking
is such a-
podcast and us having a, like Beth and I, you and I, having fucking hundreds and hundreds and probably as we go through all of the catalog that we've put together is
Yeah.
probably close to 1,000 hours.
You think?
Got to be goddamn close, dude.
Like
real
from when we
close.
first
From when we I mean, but that's
started.
still mostly it's gonna be 1,000 hours of me and you talking over 5 years.
Yeah.
It's like I really do, really. I've said this every 100th episode.
Yeah.
Right? I love you and I appreciate it. And that's the most fun part is talking to you. And then
Aw.
with you guys continuing to come back. We've had so many
know.
people that have kind of, and this is part of life. It's like people
Come and go.
and new people come in and people decide they're going to move on.
Yeah.
Like we've been to 3 weddings, Mike Randazzo's wedding,
Yep.
Craig's wedding,
Leskies.
and Craig Dulesky's and
Andrea's.
Andrea's wedding because of the podcast. We've met a million amazing people
Yeah.
without Ross
We met,
Patterson
yeah.
and Jesse and
Reed and like,
all the
I
drinking
can't even
bros
think of
that
how many people we've met
talked to,
in person.
and Gigi and meeting. We haven't met you in person. We will meet you in person. But all of you guys making this, Tyler, you're kind of a newer person to the podcast.
I
But
do want to go to
Alex,
Canada though.
you've been around for a long time, right? I can't name all of you guys.
I
Hawk,
wish we were rich enough that we could
CB.
just go and visit these people like in their city and be like,
Slav.
hey.
I'm just looking at them. Of course, we know we've got really close friends that we've known before the podcast, right?
Yeah.
I'm just dead like you're relatively new to us, but we know you because of podcasting.
These guys make
I'm just looking.
They're the reason why it's fun to keep coming back.
It really is. You don't understand, and it's like Beth and I will do a podcast. We got on the beginning of the podcast, and there was nobody here. We'll just start talking shit. We just start talking, and Beth and I can do.
Well, we
that,
like each other,
and
most of the
that's
time.
kind of a cool thing. But we really, really, really do appreciate you. We love you guys. We really do. But we've got to
thank you, Alex, for
before
that
we
rec
get
for
out of
Mike.
here. We've got to do some fucking feel goods because we've got some good ones.
Mine is short, sweet, and simple.
Yep. Let's put your headphones
The
on.
reason why I had to is when I saw this yesterday, I watched it 10 times.
And I recorded it twice, so it's gonna loop.
I watched it 10 times and I laughed just as hard on the 10th time as I did on the first time because if you have dogs,
You're gonna get it.
totally relate.
Like, God. All right, you ready?
Yes.
Let me switch cameras. All right, here we go. Do. All right. What does that say? When you activate quick eject chicken wing and surprise everyone.
It just
Let's play it one more time. This is every goddamn dog owner's nightmare because the dude goes, half of that is the guy going,
but even the
"Oh,
wife,
no."
like when she now that you've seen him, watch her, she goes like it just
That was,
the noises the dog makes. Now, PSA. Careful what you let your dog. Listen, dogs grab shit that you're unaware of, but
right, like the dog got a chicken wing.
and they didn't even know it. Like they probably had 16 of it and didn't realize it was really only 15. But
He's
this
just like,
dog, the noise, he just goes, "Ugh." It's like
but he's standing where he always stands in the middle of the truck and goes,
console.
"Ugh."
Because here's the thing.
I love
My
dogs.
next reaction would have been like, oh my God, I'm gonna throw up. Greg, get it, I'm gonna throw up. You know I would
No,
have
I would have been like, I
"Ooh."
literally have been like, why the fuck did he eat chicken wings, Beth? That's what I would have said. That's me.
And I just would have thrown up on you then. I'd have been
I
like,
would have been like, where'd he
go.
get the chicken wing, Beth? Because it's probably on you. All right, mine is another good boy one. I'm telling you, we are consistent. Like
Animals.
It's so easy to find happy, fun animal dog one. Go follow fucking Gigi. Like she's always got great.
her dogs, I just
I love
want to
them.
hug them.
All right, right. All right. So
Yes.
this one, I need to pull my phone up. Hang on one second. I gotta read the little thingamajigger. Do. There we go. Come on. I need the link.
What?
I'm trying to get to the. There we go. I need to tell you like the quick story of the backstory. All right.
Okay.
So what I'm going to bring up is this dog named Ted.
Ted.
He and his sister Penny wandered off their family's property last week in Victoria, Australia, and this was
Australia.
8 hours ago is when this happened.
Okay.
When the pair didn't return home, their family began an extensive search, despite days until, blah, blah, blah. Despite
Blah, blah, blah.
efforts,
Rewind
the
and try
dogs were
again.
nowhere to be found for 4 days until a neighbor came across Penny on their morning walk. She was standing at the opening of a 26-foot deep mine shaft. Ted had fallen in, and she was keeping watch over her brother for 4 days. The Trentham, what?
4 days.
4 days. She sat there. The Trentham Fire Brigade and County Fire Authority, rescued team, were then able
Aw.
to descend down the shaft and rescue Ted. As a show of gratitude for her rescuers, Ted's tail never stopped wagging. So here is Ted.
And he was hungry and thirsty.
Here's Ted. What's his tail?
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
Super happy.
Do they show a better picture of it?
Yeah, well, I mean, not really.
What a
What
laugh,
kind
man.
of dog is he?
It looks like a little golden, maybe.
Yeah,
But they got
still
him.
wagging.
He held down. Super cute, right? So he's since been reunited with Penny and his overgrown
Ted,
family
huh?
and promised
Who's over
to
there?
keep his adventures above ground.
Oh, I got a baby.
So this is out on.
Wait, I'm not listening to you. Hold on. I'm still watching.
They're just saying they're releasing.
I
it.
know.
Great, I love dogs.
He's clearly very
Obviously, you
grateful
guys know
already.
we're
Oh,
animals.
donkey's off rope.
Right.
So how deep of a shaft?
24 feet.
He's
fell
not
down.
hurt,
Just fell down.
and his buddy stayed with him.
His sister, Penny,
Stayed with him until they found her, and then they were
she
like,
stayed there for 4 days,
"That's
just
so
watching over the hole.
See why I love them?
See, that's what I'm saying.
They're
So
just.
you know
and then
what?
he was so
You
grateful
can go
with his little
be
tail wag.
fucking good, right? God damn. What are the boys doing? You know, next time, Friday, we're going to get in some shit. We're going to get in some trouble, probably, because it's episode 500. We're going to drink a whole bunch of bourbon. Bill and hopefully Stacy will
We'll
be
pop
on.
Yeah.
We'll pop on. She's going to do the babysitting, or
Mhm.
not the babysitting, the
Overnight.
sleepover with the kids, but she's going to pop in.
We used to call
Bill
it
will
spend the
be
night.
here.
I don't think they call that anymore because it's not cool. So it's a sleepover.
Spending the night. She got kids spending the night. So she's gonna take care of that. So that's our
Gigi is a guinea
499.9.
pig.
I don't know. Do you have a
Do
guinea
you have a
pig?
guinea pig?
What, is that a big deal? Can we get a guinea pig? Do we just
No.
I can create one of
No.
those little
Mick,
things that
Mick
runs
will
around.
eat him.
But if I put it up here and it just
Mick will
runs
be like,
around the
look, if I
house,
squeeze him, he squeaks like a baby.
we're not doing that. We're not
No.
doing any
They
of
bite
that.
too. I got bit by one.
All
before.
right, guys.
It hurt.
Thank you so much. As I've said so many times, without you guys, we can't do this fucking thing.
You guys are fun.
It just
Truly,
makes-
truly are a fun group. Good, fun group of people. And
What else we're gonna do on
Yeah.
a Wednesday night at fucking 8-ish, 9-ish?
my excuse for getting high or getting drunk. Hello? I'm retired. I can do that shit now.
You need a fucking job.
I need a job in like 6 months.
If anybody's hiring, Walmart, KFC,
Listen,
anywhere I prefer to eat.
McDonald's? No, you know what? I don't work.
You're
at
not working
McDonald's.
at McDonald's.
I will lose my love for it if I work at McDonald's.
Maybe you should go there for like a couple weeks. We will catch you guys on Friday. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We'll see you
Bye, guys. Have a great rest
2
of the
days,
week. Love
2 sleeps
you.
from now. Yes.
Welcome to the Bars Open with Beth and Greg. Cheers and enjoy the show. Welcome to the Bars Open with Beth and Greg.